your face. All of these baddies obsessed with my face. All the they don't address in my face. I can't be showing no stress in my face. No face, no face, no face.
And now, Bulldog fans, get on your feet for the starting lineup of your Greenwood Bulldog. First, a senior, number 1, Ray Philpott. A sophomore, number 2, Ty Home. A senior, number 3, Grant Carr. A senior, number 5, Jaden Carr. And a junior, number 23, Cade Archer.
There's your starting 5. HB Stewart Arena, Greenwood Bulldogs, Greenwood, Arkansas. Philpott, Holtz, Carnes, Garnes, and Kane Archer. Starting 5 for Greenwood. Looking to upset the Rogers Heritage War Eagles. Last day of school for all these boys, and then they'll have some games during the holiday break as well, and then they'll start conference. And the tip. Tip goes to Greenwood. Here comes Garnes, point guard for the night, as he brings the ball over the half-court timeline. Archer with the ball down in the corner. Heritage with the steal. Hope knocks it out of bounds. Heritage on the baseline with the inbounds. Man-to-man defense. Heritage looking to get an open spot. Holt tries to knock it out. Three-point shot.
Basket number 4, Isaac Karras.
By Karras. Garnes brings the ball down, looking to get across the timeline. Oh, and he steps across for a backcourt violation. Just got too close, and when he tried to pivot, stepped over that line. They're playing fast, and Heritage is going to be in their face the whole time with their man-to-man defense. Off the side. Safety valve back over the timeline. Here comes Heritage. Heritage looking to drive or switch Greenwood's defense. There's a walk.
Traveling violation.
Whistle.
Greenwood basketball.
Ref and a turnover from the baseline. Holt's going to bring the ball down. He's shadowed by Carnes, and there's a bump.
Fouls number 4, Isaac Karras. It's his first, team first.
It's his first foul of the night. Archer will inbound from the side, just beside the coach's box. Here comes Garnes across the timeline. Over to Archer. He's looking for a cutter. Archer in the corner outside the three-point line. Off the back of the iron. Rebound Heritage. Pushing it fast, trying to go fast. Back down in the corner. Off of Archer. Out of bounds. Heritage ball down in the corner for the inbounds. Greenwood's going to play a hard in-your-face defense. Man-to-man the whole night. You may see them drop into a zone occasionally, just depending on the situation. Ball's inbounded. Blevins looks to drive. Lost his balance, managed not to travel according to the refs, and here comes Garnes. He's looking for somebody to cut. Out to Holt, back out to Garnes. Deep three, and good!
Jaden Garnes from downtown.
One shot. 3-3. 6:15 left. Foul called on the floor before the shot.
With fouls on number 23, Kane Archer. That's his
Archer
first.
with the first foul of the night for Greenwood. Inbounds for Heritage from the baseline. There's a cut. Number 4 shoots up. Karras with 2 and a foul.
The foul's on number 2, Tom Holt, his first.
Holt.
Basket is good for number
Picks
4,
up his
Isaac
first
Karras,
foul.
who's at the line shooting one.
Shoot 1 for Karras from the free throw line. Heritage drops everybody back. Up and good for Karras. Greenwood inbounds, looking across the timeline with Garnes. Over to Holt. Back to Garnes. He's looking for a cutter. Holt's down low. He missed him. Got it inside to Philpott. Philpott to Holt, over to Archer. Drives baseline. Looked for a pass inside, but found the black jersey instead of the white. Heritage back out. Top of the key. Looks for a cutter. Picked off by Holt. Holt drives down all the way in. And a charge foul called. Heritage defender was leaning before they even made contact.
Offensive foul on number 5, Jaden Garnes.
With a foul
That's his
going to be
first
called
personal.
on Garnes. First personal foul of the night. Heritage walks it over the timeline. Gets into their offense. Greenwood still in a man-to-man. Drive down to the block, off the side of the iron. Rebound, knocked down by Heritage. Greenwood ball on the baseline. Going to be inbounded by Philpott. Heritage looks like they're going to set up in a full court press, but it's a man-to-man. Everybody else is sagging back. Garnes with the ball. He's down to Holt. Holt looks over to Archer. Archer's coming across the top of the key. Looks down inside. Got it deflected by Heritage. Heritage throws it out on the side
Out of bounds.
Out of
Greenwood
bounds.
basketball.
Greenwood basketball. Just need a little bit of pressure. Make them make mistakes. That's what Coach Ross wants them to happen. Here comes Garnes crossing the timeline. Over to the left. Down to Philpott. Philpott puts up a 2-point. About a 16-footer.
For 2.
Philpott gets 2. 5-6. Heritage by 1. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left. 3-point shot by Heritage. And it's good.
Number 22, Emmett
Number
Blevins.
22, Blevins. Down the Philpott, over to Archer. Quick pass, skips across the top. Garnes drives, back out to Archer. Archer drives, nice little pass inside to Garnes.
Inside for 2.
It's a pass they normally see them make with helmets on. But tonight, on the hard court, still a good pass from Archer.
3-point basket number 22, Emmett
Three-pointer
Blevins.
for Blevins. Greenwood with the ball. 12-7, Heritage. Down into Philpott. Back out to Archer. Archer looks for a long 3. Just off the front of the iron. Rebounded Heritage. Heritage brings the ball down. Drives all the way in. Number Jackson, number 12. He goes up and off the back and gets called for a
Offensive foul on
charge.
number 12, Bryson Jackson. That's his first. Into the game for Heritage.
Definitely
number
not
21,
in
Peyton
control of
Branscombe.
himself. Branscombe comes in for Heritage. Ball's inbounded. Garnes with the ball as he heads toward the timeline. Guarded closely by Heritage. Over on the sideline, in trouble, down to Philpott. Over to Archer, drives baseline, up into Carnes. Carnes just off the iron, couldn't get the glass and couldn't get the roll. Heritage with the rebound. Coming to the top of the key. Pass down to Blevins. Blevins looks to drive. Block. Blocked by Philpott. What a play. What a play. Looking for Archer as Philpott drives. And just
Out of bounds. Heritage
throws it
basketball.
out of Archer's reach. And out of bounds.
Into the game for Heritage, number 33, Carter Cox.
Heritage number 33, Cox, comes in. As Heritage walks the ball down, headed toward the timeline. Garnes out on the ball. Heritage goes to the left, and here comes Holt. Garnes out on the ball now. Holt. Garnes on the ball as he drives. He's going to get called for a blocking foul.
The foul's on number 5, Jake Garnes. That's his second personal.
Looked to me like he was moving smoothly with the ball and didn't impede his movement. Terrible call. Long pass as a safety outlet for Heritage. They missed the guy that was underneath on the block. Coach is letting them know about it. 21 drives. Branscombe kicks it out. Drives in. 33 with the rebound. Back out to Nippling. Off the back of the iron. Rebounded. Philpott. Ball goes over to Garnes. Garnes crosses the timeline. Greenwood's getting in their offense. Down to the corner to Holt. Holt drives baseline. They're stopping. Back out to Garnes. Garnes looked at a three, drove down the lane, rolls one in.
Garnes for 2.
Nice little drive by Garnes. 9-12. Greenwood down by 3. Heritage drives, kicks it back out to Carras. Over to Branscombe. Branscombe drives, and there's a whistle and a foul. Away from the ball.
Offensive foul number 33, Carter Cox. That's his first. In the game for the Bulldogs, number 12, Jack Scott.
First. Greenwood inbounds the ball with a little man full court press. Ball over to Philpott, back to Garnes. Scott has come in. Scott makes his presence known with a three-point shot. If he can get hot, he'll be a tough shooter all night long. Number 3 for Heritage puts one up off the edge of the iron. Rebound comes over to Garnes. Garnes looking to drive. Stops, kicks it out. He's looking to kick it out. Rebound Garnes. Got his own rebound off the board. Kicked it over to Archer, up and off the glass. Heritage steps on the line. Had a little bit of help from Archer. Archer may have nudged him just a little bit.
In the game for Heritage, number 12, Bryson Jackson, 22, Emmett Blevins. And for Greenwood, number 4, Hudson Clark.
Is going to come in now. Give Archer some breathing time. Give him a little bit of a rest. Philpott inbound the ball to Garnes. Garnes takes a shot from 3, just a little long. Heritage with the rebound, pushing it up. Too far under the basket. Up and in.
Basket shot number 24, Ryan Wassman.
Or Wassman with a foul on Greenwood.
The foul's on number 2, John Holt. That's his second.
Holt picks up his second. Wassman makes his additional three-point play. One from the free throw line. Over to Scott. Scott for 3 and good.
Yeah. Scott for 3.
2 threes in a row for Scott. If he can stay hot the whole night, we'll keep Greenwood into the game. Heritage across the timeline. They're looking to score. Little drive, little pop from 12 feet. Misses, rims out. Rebound Garnes. Coach Ross giving some signals, giving some instructions. Scott from 3 in the corner, just off the back of the iron. Rebound, Clark, and he misses at the
That's into the first period. Your score, Greenwood Bulldogs 15. Rogers Heritage Warriors
tie game
15.
at the end of one period. We'll take a break here with these guys as they go into the second period. This is Bulldog basketball.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
And we're back. HB Stewart Arena, Greenwood, Arkansas. Greenwood Bulldogs hosting the Rogers Heritage War Eagles. After one, it's 15-15. 8 more minutes in the second period. As Greenwood's looking to knock off another 6A non-conference opponent tonight in the friendly confines of
It'll be
the
Heritage
home
basketball
arena.
to start the second period.
Second period, we've got Heritage with the ball. Scott is out on Jackson. Turnover. Holt coming down, up and off. That'll be a goaltending. That'll be a goaltending.
Basket is good.
Holt looks for his first 2 points of the game. Heritage inbound, 17-15 now after that goaltending call. Everybody got up off the floor for that one. Heritage with the ball. Wasserman up top. Brings it back over to Cross. Cross looking to drive. They stop in 24. Wasserman looks to drive. Little dribble drive on the top of the key. Outside the three-point line. Nobody cutting.
2-point basket number 24.
Wasserman
Ryan
drives to the
Wasserman.
line for an easy layup. Got to have some help defense every once in a while, but that tough man defense is hard to do, to offer your teammates a little bit of help. Into Philpott, back cut, out to Scott on the corner. Clark had an opportunity there, but he saw Scott set up in the corner for three. Garnes at the top of the key, looking to start the offense. Back over to Holt. Scott from the corner. And there's a charge foul on Holt.
Offensive foul on number 2, Ty Holt. That's his third
That's
personal.
his third personal foul. So Holt will come out. It looks like Archer will replace him.
New game for the Bulldogs, number 23, Kane Archer.
Just got a little bit out over our skis, going a little too fast there. And lost control. Here comes Heritage as they cross the timeline. Archer is picking up the ball. Now back over to Heritage. Drives into the lane. Jackson. Looking deep. Blevins. He goes across the lane. Kicks it back out. Now there's a drive. Back up top. Lots of ball movement. Looking for that open shot for Heritage. Drives into the lane. A little bit of a hand check. Blevins drives in. Off the rim. Knocks it out of bounds by Scott. Heritage will have the ball on the baseline. Heritage looking to inbound it. 3-point shot off the mark. Rebound, Philpott. Over to Garnes. Clark's open on the baseline. Down on the block. Kicks it out to Archer. Archer drives back out to Clark. Clark gives it to Garnes. Garnes talks to drive. They cut him off. Back out to Archer. Looking to set up the offense. 4 out. Go in for Philpott. Philpott just off the front of the iron. Still 17-17 with 5:28 left in the game. Here comes Heritage, top of the key. Down to Blevins. Blevins hard dribbles into the lane. Kicks it back out. Good double team by Greenwood. Almost throws it away. Blevins with the ball down on the block, up and in, bounces around, and it's out. Rebounds himself, second miss. Rebounds got a second rebound and a jump ball. Jump tie ball called, and the arrow goes to Greenwood. Blevins just could not get that ball to drop in for Heritage, and the ball's inbounded to Garnes. Heritage picks up man-to-man, full court. Garnes has got his work cut out for him. Over to Scott, now to Philpott. Clark finds Garnes in the corner, off the front of the iron. Here comes Heritage pushing the ball fast. Into the lane, back out the top of the key, over to 24 Wasserman. Deep. Said no shot, and we get a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Greenwood basketball.
Blevins
in for Heritage
the War
number
Eagles.
14, Max Howard.
22's been hanging out in the lane most of the night. They finally started counting the three. Ball gets inbounded to Garnes. Coach Ross is giving some instructions. Over to Scott. Scott comes out high, back over to Philpott, down to Clark. Scott's in the corner for three. In and out. Rebound Heritage. Here comes Heritage. Cross-court pass. Heritage drives in. Good defense. Just rolls off the iron
Number
for two.
12, Bryson Jackson.
Jackson with the 2 points. Greenwood's coming fast, just off the hands of Scott. But he deflected it to Clark. Back out to Garnes. Garnes drives up off the iron. No call. Rebound.
Inside.
Garnes gets his own rebound and puts it back in. We got a full timeout coming. We're going to take it with them. This is Bulldog basketball.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center.
We're back. Greenwood High School Bulldog basketball, HB Stewart Arena. Rogers Heritage War Eagles here tonight as our guests in the friendly confines of the Greenwood Gym. 19-19, 3 minutes 46 seconds left in the second period. Heritage is driving, kicks it back out to the top of the key. Blevins thought about it for a three-pointer. Jackson drives up and off the glass, but there's a foul call.
Fouls number 23, Kane Archer. That's his second personal.
Looks like it was called on Archer for his second foul of the game. Ball's on the baseline for Heritage. Inbounded. Back outside the three-point line. Pass inside to Blevins. Looks like it was off of Greenwood, number 10, Christensen. Safety outlet to Heritage, past the timeline. Here they walk it up. Soft man-to-man. Scott's out on the ball, drives in. Scott attempted to block the shot and got a little bit of his shoulder.
Number 12, Jack Scott. That's his
Scott's going to
first.
pick up his
Team third.
first
At the
foul.
line shooting two, Bryson Jackson.
Jackson will go to the line to shoot two. That's off the back of the iron for Jackson's first miss, his first opportunity to shoot a free throw tonight. Second shot for Jackson. 19-19. Rolls off the front, off the back. Jackson misses the second. Garnes brings the ball down into Archer. Sees the back cut for Clark. Clark for
Hudson Clark inside for two.
Hudson Clark with his first 2 points of the game. Heritage with the ball. 3-point shot attempt off the front of the iron by Jackson. Rebound, Archer. Archer starts to push the ball past the timeline. He's looking for a cutter. Over to Scott. Down to Garnes in the corner. Back to Scott outside the 3-point line. He drives. Back over to Christensen. In the hands of Clark. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Garnes into Clark. Or into Christensen. Christensen moves away from the ball, looking for a cut seam. Garnes throws it away, trying to get it back to Christensen. Heritage drives. 2 shots, they both miss. Archer with the rebound. 2-on-2. Nice little layup off the glass. 2 points.
Hey, Archer, coast to coast.
Archer got the rebound and went all the way to the end. It was 2-on-2, and nobody picked him up. Heritage with the ball. Scott out playing defense. Jackson looking inside for a cutter. He decides to take 3 up and good.
3-point basket number 12, Bryson Jackson.
Jackson for 3. Archer with the balls across the half-court line. Garnes with the ball now as he's looking for a cutter. Little lob pass into Archer. Archer turns with a little 9-footer.
Good basket, Kane Archer.
Archer with a nice little 9-foot jumper just inside the free throw line in the lane. Pass inside the lane by Heritage. Off the back of the iron. Blevins rebounds up and in.
2-point basket number 22, Emmett Blevins.
He had the position for the rebound. Archer, bad pass. Down to Heritage, up and in off the 2.
2-point basket number 24, Ryan Wasserman.
Got to take care of that ball. Got a little bit ahead of ourselves. Anticipation, and it just got away from Archer when he's trying to pass it to Garnes. Garnes looking to get the offense started. Kicks it over to Archer. Clark cut through, but they had him covered. Garnes in the lane, off the back of the iron, rolls in.
Jaden Garnes for 2.
Garnes with 9 points tonight as Heritage crosses the half-court line. 15 seconds left. Heritage playing for one last shot. 27-26. Heritage will look to get the last shot of the first half. Kicks it around to 3. Nippling.
3-point basket number 3, Graham Nippling.
Nippling got his first 3 points of the game with that last second
That's
shot.
in the first half.
27-29
Bulldogs,
after 2
27.
periods. We're
Rogers
headed into
Heritage Warriors,
halftime
29.
with the Bulldogs playing Rogers Heritage. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Bulldog basketball.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
High School State Champion Dance Team.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
I'm not real popular with the insurance companies because I see the mayhem they cause every day by holding your hard-earned money in their good hands. But it's your money. I don't go with the flow, and I don't believe their bullshit. They only wish they could stop me, and the last thing they want is for you to have my number in your phone, because I'll give them mayhem. I'm Phil Votaw. You never met a lawyer like me.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The fourth oldest Ford dealer in America.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
I'm not real popular with the insurance companies because I see the mayhem they cause every day by holding your hard-earned money in their good hands. But it's your money. I don't go with the flow, and I don't believe their bullshit. They only wish they could stop me, and the last thing they want is for you to have my number in your phone, because I'll give them mayhem. I'm Phil Votaw. You never met a lawyer like me.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
We're back. Greenwood High School Bulldogs versus Rogers Heritage War Eagles here at HB Stewart Arena. 27-29. Greenwood down by 2. Grant Carnes leading the scores right now with 9 points for the first half. Jack Scott, senior, he's hit 2 3-pointers. And he's leading the team with 3-pointers made. 27-29. Greenwood's kept it close the whole game. There hasn't been any really big runs by either team, which that's a good sign. Greenwood's out man when it comes to height. Heritage Blevins, number 22, 6'6". So we're giving up about 5 inches, no matter who we put on him.
It'll be Heritage basketball to start the second half.
So Heritage will inbound here on the side for the second half as we start the third period. 27-29. Heritage with the ball as they cross the half court. Heritage looking inside as they have a cutter. Back to the top of the key. Down into Blevins. Blevins is off the block, but he makes a move strong. Carnes is doing a good job of putting his body on him. Blevins still manages to get his rebound and put it back in. Greenwood brings the ball across the timeline into Philpott. Philpott kicks it out to Archer. Archer drives. Cross-court pass, which is dangerous. Heritage got a hand on it but couldn't pull it in. Carnes drives in. Off the iron. Rebound Heritage. 27-31. Greenwood needs to stop here. They don't want to give Heritage a run. Blevins with the travel. No call. Back out top. Down in the corner for Heritage as they bring it back out to the top of the key. Blevins makes a move, drives straight across the free throw line, kicks it back out. Bad pass by Heritage off their hand. And they jump up and throw it off a Philpott. Nothing really Philpott could do about it. Jackson was just trying to conserve a possession. Wasserman, the inbounder for Heritage. Ross changing his defensive plan. Greenwood still on a man-to-man set for defense. Referee going to have a timeout, Heritage. I think it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll just stay here, go over some numbers from the first period.
Timeout,
first half.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, just a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Philpott had 2 points. Holt had 2 points. Carnes had 2 points. Like I said, Garnes was leading the team after the first half with 9 points. Archer with 4. Scott with 6. If he can get hot again the second half from the three-point line, that'll be a benefit for Greenwood. Coach Ross would like to see that, and I think we'll start to see some more sets where Scott can find himself over in the corner. That seems to be his favorite spot on the floor to shoot a three. Heritage will inbound it now from the corner. Greenwood in a man-to-man. Out to Blevins. Back to Wasserman. Shot for 3. Did not hit the iron. Didn't hit the rim. So it's a shot clock violation. Archer will inbound it under the goal to Garnes. Garnes will slow walk it up to the timeline. Heritage is happy to step back in their 1-2-2 zone. Down inside to Archer. He got deflected on his pass. Referee got turned around, so he didn't see what happened. Heritage threw it off of Philpott, but he didn't know if it hit the Heritage guy on the sidelines when it came back at him. I don't know how the ref got turned around, but he was facing the wrong direction to make that call. Heritage with the ball. Garnes out. Off the leg of
out of bounds.
Number
Greenwood
4,
basketball.
Karras. Greenwood ball on the baseline. Inbounds the Garnes. Garnes is going to walk it up over to Archer as he comes up. Cross back to the middle into Philpott. Philpott, just a little floater. Carnes gets the big rebound as he went up high, and Carnes with the rebound and the 2 points. Carnes is giving up some height, but he's got the hops, and he can jump up there around rim level and bring down those rebounds. Garnes out on the ball. He dives for it. Archer comes in behind, pulls it out, throws it back up to Holt. Holt up into tie. Nice little assist there for Archer as Holt got the easy layup. Down to Blevins, off the iron, playing tough defense in the lane. Greenwood knocks the ball back out, but Heritage picks it up. Drive on the baseline, reverse layup, off the iron, rebound. Rebound was Philpott.
Foul number 12.
Foul called on Jackson for Heritage, and that's his second. Archer throws the ball into Garnes, and Garnes is going to bring it down. Little man-to-man. Into Philpott, down low to Carnes. Carnes kicks it back out to Holt, who throws it down to Garson. Garnes in the corner. Back out to Archer. Archer's looking for a screen. He gets it, drives baseline, kicks it back out to Garnes. Got a foul on the baseline.
30-second violation.
Called 3-second
Heritage basketball.
Lane violation. We saw that earlier in the game, but it was on Heritage, not Greenwood. Not sure who got caught down there. It may have been Carnes. Heritage slow walks it up to the timeline. Directing traffic is Jackson. Jackson with the ball back out to Wasserman. Quick pass over to Nippling. Back off the backside of the iron. Rebound. Greenwood with the Philpott. Philpott throws it down to Carnes. Knocked out of bounds by Blevins. Ball will be Bulldogs ball on the baseline under the basket. Coach Ross gives them the inbounds play. Holt breaks to the ball. Holt was trying to pass it to the corner. Carnes with the rebound. He drives in. Block call. Carnes is going to pick up 2 points and 1.
Number 12, Bryson
tried to
Jackson,
slide up
that's his
underneath him to
third
get a
personal.
charge, but he was leaning back as he slid.
Into the game for the Bulldogs, number 12,
Got called
Jack
for the
Scott.
block, and Jack Scott checks
Carnes
in
at the line, shooting 1.
for Ty Holt. As Ty Holt goes and sits on the bench for a quick breather. Carnes with a 1-shot chance. Off the front of the iron. Here comes Heritage across the timeline. Looking to go fast. Blevins is trying to post up inside for Heritage. Over into the corner. Quick pass as we go around the three-point arc. Over to Blevins outside the three-point line. He pulls up to shoot. Knocks down a 3.
Three-point basket number 22, Emmett Blevins.
That's his third three-pointer of the game. That's a shot he can make, as well as play down inside in the post on the block. Garnes with the ball, looking for a screen. Back out to Archer. Archer goes to the top of the key. Looks at Carnes inside the lane, gets a screen from Carnes, puts it up for 3, kicks it back out, rebound by Philpott off the front of the iron, back to Heritage. Had 2 good chances there for points for Greenwood. 33-34, just under 3.5 minutes left in the third period. Good close game. Down to Carnes as he drives, loses the handle, no foul. Got slapped on the arm. Drives in. Charge called for Heritage on number 12, Jackson.
Offensive foul number 12, Bryson Jackson.
That's going to be his third foul, or fourth person.
And for Heritage, number 33, Carter Cox.
Philpott to inbound. Garnes is going to slow walk up. Heritage is happy to sit and let him come to him. Greenwood getting into their offense. Up top to Scott. Scott to Archer. Back to Scott down the corner. They can pull up his dribble. Go to Carnes. Carnes with a nice little spin move. 2 points.
Inside. 32.
We knew he had good feet, good balance for football. He showed it here on the basketball hardwood. Heritage drives in. Had him tied up. Oh, they called it a foul.
That's what's good for number 4, Isaac Karras.
Karras with 2 and 1.
Fouls on number 1, Lane Philpott. That's his first.
Philpott was called for the foul. Philpott and Carnes were both side by side. That's Philpott's first foul of the game. Karras shoots 1, and it's good.
In the game for the Bulldogs, number 4, Hudson Clark.
Clark's going to check in for Carnes. Grant gets a much-needed rest after picking up quite a few points here in the third period. Garnes brings the ball down, kicks it over to Philpott. Back to Garnes. He looks for a screen. Little give and go. Down the lane, back out to Garnes. Down to Clark as he goes baseline. Up off the glass. Hudson Clark with 2 points. Nice little move there on the baseline for Clark. Here comes Heritage across the timeline. Down into the corner. Blevins looking for a lob. Cross-court pass over to Karras. And he picks up with a 3-pointer. Over to Archer. Crosses the timeline. Back out to Garnes. Down inside to Philpott. Philpott's in the lane. Couldn't go up for 2. Over to Scott in the corner. Oh, just off the iron. No good. Here comes Heritage. 37-40 minute, 34 left in the third period. Blevins calling for the ball for Heritage. Over in the corner, back out to Nippling. Nipling's directing traffic. Little lob inside to Blevins. He got a tie.
Possession Greenwood.
Smart play by Scott as Blevins put that ball behind his head. Scott just reached up there and put his hand on it. Got us a jump ball. Garnes brings the ball past the timeline. Over to Clark. Long 3-pointer for Garnes from the nose of the Bulldog. Heritage is moving left to right. Nice stop by Archer as he picked off a pass. Heritage stepped on the sideline. Out of bounds, Heritage. Archer's going to throw it into Garnes. Greenwood's got 4 out with 1 down on the block. Philpott's moving out, so Archer back at the top of the key. Set a screen for Garnes. Garnes looked inside, goes into Philpott. Philpott's trying to go up amongst the Giants. Couldn't get the shot.
That's into the third period.
Blevins did a good job of keeping his arms straight up and down. 39-40 as we end the third period. We're going to go to a timeout. Coming back to the fourth period, this is Bulldog basketball.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
And we're back here at HB Stewart Arena. Greenwood Bulldogs versus Rogers Heritage War Eagles. Headed into the fourth period, 39-40. Greenwood managed 12 points in that last third period, keeping this game close. Nobody's been able to get a run. About the biggest run Heritage had was about a 5-point run, but it was quickly overtaken by Greenwood to bring it down within 1 point. Ball's going to be inbounded from the sideline by Heritage. Refs are having a conversation with Heritage players, not sure what was going on. Here comes Heritage. Looking to drive in. Philpott pushed him through the lane, back out to the top of the key. Cross is looking over in the corner. Off the iron. Rebound, Garnes. Garnes crosses the half-court line. Up to Archer, top of the key, back to Garnes. Garnes looks to drive, pulls up for the nice little short jumper. No good off the iron. Carnes got a rebound into Philpott up for two. Nice little assist there. Carnes to Philpott. Heritage comes quick. They go to the corner. Back out to the top of the key. Over to Wasserman. Over to Cross. Cross is looking for a cutter. Wasserman goes down on the block. Blevins calls for it. They didn't see him. Back to Nippling. Garnes playing a tight defense. Blevins trying to push Philpott down in the lane. Back out to Blevins. Archer up close. Kept his hands up straight. No foul. Rebound to Carnes. That was a good series there. Garnes comes across the half-court line. He's looking for a cutter. Back out to Archer. Got a screen. Throws up a little 12-footer. Off the iron. Heritage with the rebound. Archer made him pull up. Crosses the half-court line. Looking for Blevins inside. Back outside the three-point line. Clark was playing some aggressive defense. Thought he got his hand on the ball, but they called him for a slap on the arm, looks like. And
with fouls on number 4, Clark, that's his first.
Will pick up his first foul.
12, Bryson Jackson.
Holt's the only one for the Bulldogs that needs to worry about fouls. He's got 3. Everybody else is 2 or less. Heritage to the inbound on the side. Heritage hits the ground inside, just got their feet tangled up. Pass lob
Out of bounds.
Off Heritage, out of bounds, Greenwood ball. Heritage guy hit the floor, but just because you're clumsy doesn't mean it's a foul. Inbounded by Archer to Garnes. Garnes brings the ball up, kicks it over to Archer. Archer drives, kicks it back out to Philpott. Philpott lost the handle, but he got it back. Timeout. Greenwood Bulldogs called by Coach Ross to preserve that. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take that with them. This is Bulldog basketball.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra Docker prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
And we're back. HB Stewart Arena. Greenwood Bulldogs versus Rogers Heritage. Greenwood's going to inbound the ball on the baseline. 6 minutes left in the fourth period. 41-40. Kicks it back out to Philpott. Top of the key. Over to Garnes. Garnes looking to set up his screen. Goes left. Heritage cuts him off. Got his pass picked off. Heritage stumbled over there, got their feet tied up. Another pass picked off as Heritage moves back quickly down the court. Philpott steals the ball, and a foul is called. And we'll see. Looks like it was on Heritage.
The foul's on number 24, Ryan Wassman. That's his first.
24, Wassman picks up his first foul of the day. Archer's going to inbounds to Garnes as they bring it up past the timeline. Over to Philpott. Philpott dribbles back to the top of the key, looks for a little bit of a screen. Archer back out to Garnes. Garnes is looking as a back cut on the baseline. Clark got cut off. Garnes down the middle of the lane, off the front of the iron. Carnes couldn't quite come up with a rebound. Heritage pulls it down. Here they come, going quick. Over to Wasserman, down to Jackson. Picks it back over across. Blevins calling for the ball inside. Did a good job there by Carnes to keep Blevins from driving the lane. Heritage now drives the lane, off the iron, rebound, Carnes. Over to Garnes with the help of Philpott. Garnes crosses the half-court line, looking to get into the offense. Archer looks for a screen. Screen by Carnes. Pass over to Carnes. Little give and go. Assist. 2 points for Carnes. Archer can make those passes to Carnes on the football field, and he's doing it here on the hardwood. Blevins tries to drive. Carnes cuts him off. Blevins back down, trying to inch down to the block. Cross cuts through. Blevins shoots for 3 off the front of the iron. Rebound, Clark. Clark gets it back to Garnes. Over to Archer. Archer back to Garnes. Garnes drives to the block. Passes it inside to Carnes for 2. Another assist for the Bulldogs. Carnes is doing a good job of setting up in the lane, getting those passes after they collapse on the drive on the ball. Greenwood in man-to-man, 45-40. Probably the biggest run of the night for anybody. 3-point shot by Heritage. And it was good. 45-43. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Garnes with the ball. He's looking to get the offensive set up. Here comes a screen by Carnes. Garnes drives all the way to the basket. blocking call fouled. We're going to shoot 2. Garnes will go to the line here for 2 shots. He's only been to the line once, or he hasn't been to the line at all tonight, now that I look at the numbers. So this will be good. We can start driving the ball to the basket and get some of these fouls so we can go shoot free throws tonight. Looks like we're doing Garnes got a little
12,
blood on his shirt, so Scott comes in. Carnes comes out. The trainers are treating the blood stains on the uniform. Garnes gets his first free throw of the night. Second free throw for Garnes. It's up and good. 33 Cox for Heritage comes in. That pulls Blevins out for Heritage. Philpott, Archer, Clark, Garnes in for the Bulldogs. And Scott. Pass out to the top, down to the corner for Heritage. Hard pass inside. 24 pulls up. Wasserman.
31 basket, number 24.
Gets his first 3 of the night. 47-46. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Fourth period. Drives inside, kicks out to Scott. 3-pointer good, and one! Flash! What a shot by Scott. What a shot by Scott. He saw the guy coming, followed through with his shot, picks up the 3-pointer, and one.
Fouls on number 12
for the 4-point try.
That's his 5th personal.
5th foul for Heritage. Number 12, Jackson, was called for that foul, so that's 5. So he's going to have to go have a seat. Shows his appreciation for the fans. So coach is going to take his time to make his substitution. Meanwhile, Scott is at the line to shoot 1. And the Heritage coach is taking all the time he can possibly take before he makes his substitution, and he puts in number 21, Branscombe. Scott's got 1 shot from the free throw line, 50-46, looking to go up by 5. Rattles around and out for Scott. 50-46, Heritage with the ball. Over to Wasserman, down inside, quick shot. More worried about trying to get a call. Don't pass that ball too soon. And that is a terrible call. His feet were on our side of the half-court line. That was an anticipation call by that ref. He thought he saw what was going to happen, and it didn't happen. Because Garnes got his feet down before he caught the ball. But it was purely in anticipation. Didn't happen. Terrible, terrible call. Got caught up in the moment. Heritage with the ball. Over to Broston. Back out to Wasserman at the top of the key. Wasserman with the ball. Back to Cross. Greenwood did a good job of cutting off the baseline. Tried to throw it in. Looked like Scott got his knee on it. They called it a kick. Looked like it hit his thigh, but it wasn't a kick. He just raised his foot up off the ground, so they called him for a kick. Not a foul, just a violation. Heritage with the ball. 24 Wasserman looking to drive on Archer. They stop him in the lane. Broskin tried to drive, back out to Cross. Rebound, Philpott on a block shot. Garnes with the ball as we come up to the half-court line. Over to Archer. Minute 34 left in the game. 50-46. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Greenwood's going to try to drain a little time off the clock. A little time management. Archer with the ball. Drives a little bit toward the top of the key. Gets a screen. Puts up a 12-footer. Rebound, Carnes knocks it out, but Heritage picks it up. Carnes with the hustle gets down and blocks the shot out of bounds. You got to hand it to Carnes. He's going 100 miles an hour. Every chance he gets. That could have easily been a 2-point play. Carnes got up. We got a timeout. It's a full timeout. So we're going to take that timeout, pay some bills. This is Bulldog basketball.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC in Charleston are unloading every week. To see what is arriving next, you can visit hugm.com, HUGGM.com. The Hug family has made car buying an enjoyable experience for over 80 years in their spacious showroom in Charleston. Don't pay too much on your next vehicle. See the Hug team where you don't pay extra dock or prep fees. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC on Main Street in Charleston. Hometown sales and service since 1937.
Welcome back, Greenwood Bulldog fans. 1 minute 10 seconds, 50-46. Heritage inbounding the ball under their own goal, trying to shorten that lead. Heritage stuck under the basket, kicks it back outside the three-point line, crosses the lane, kicks it out for three, off the mark, air ball. Garnes rebounds. 55 seconds left. Crosses the half-court line over to Archer. Archer passes the Philpott. Greenwood's using up the clock. Heritage comes into foul now. That's what they've got to do, basically, try to send Greenwood to the line.
Fouls number 4, Isaac Karras. That's his second personal.
But they're not in the double bonus yet. 50-46, 43 seconds left.
Number 33, Carter Cox.
Archer's going to inbounds right there in front of the Bulldog bench on the sideline. Inbounds to Garnes. Garnes handling the ball. Got real close to the half-court line. And he's just dribbling around trying to use up some time. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. A little bit of a difference of about 3-4 seconds. Back to Archer. Archer's fouled. That'll send him, I think, to the line.
The foul's number 21,
for the bonus.
Branscombe. That's his first personal. Team fifth.
Archer's at the free throw line.
Timeout.
And there's a timeout called by Heritage. And it's going to be a full timeout. So we'll go to commercial again. This is Bulldog basketball.
I'm Josh with Vision Exteriors. If you're concerned about the storms over the last couple years and the effects they've had on your roof, or the endless maintenance on your siding, or the energy efficiency on your windows, just give us a call or go online, schedule an appointment, and we'll be out there.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
And we're back. HB Stewart Arena. 26.3 seconds left. Greenwood with a 4-point lead, 50-46 in the fourth period. Greenwood looking to add a W tonight over a 6A opponent as they prepare for the head into the holiday tournament season, and then in January as they get into the conference. Archer at the line shooting one just off the front of the iron, and he'll have a second attempt here. And that second option is good for Archer. Here comes Heritage, looking to cut into the lead. 19 seconds, 18. Shot clock is off. Shot up, no good. Carnes with the rebound and the foul on Heritage. Looked worse than it was.
Number 33, Carter.
Everybody knows that's part of it. Going to send Carnes to the line.
At the line shooting the double bonus, Grant Carnes.
And he'll have 2 opportunities for free throws. Carnes has been picking up points here in the second half. He's already got 4 for the fourth period. Up and off the board. I like the idea. Bank it off that backboard. Second shot for Carnes. 12.6 seconds left. Second shot is good for Carnes. Here comes Heritage with 10 seconds left. 3-point shot, off the mark, air ball. Greenwood's got the ball. The Greenwood faithful let Heritage know that he just shot an air ball. Not a big student section, but you gotta love the alumni and the parents that fill in the gap. Greenwood inbounded it to Garnes. They fouled immediately.
That's his first.
And so Garnes will go to shoot 2 from the line.
Jake Garnes at the line, shooting 2.
Garnes is 2 for 2 for tonight. Make that 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Second shot rolls around. Got the shooter's roll. Here comes Heritage. 5 seconds left. Steal by Garnes. He pulls it up. Greenwood wins 54-46.
That's the end of the game. Your final score: Greenwood Bulldogs 54, Rogers Heritage War Eagles 46.
Greenwood adds another W to their list of wins over a 6A school. Coach Ross will be happy about that as they continue to improve over their record from last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for coming out to tonight's game.
Will be back in
Have a safe
action
trip
on
home.
December the 27th.
And as always, go
the Bill
Bulldogs.
Fry Classic down in Mansfield. So if you want to go catch the boys playing in Mansfield, December 27th is a Friday, and then they'll play Saturday and Monday. And then the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs, they'll be December 27th. Little Rock Christian Classic. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Stewart Leonard. We appreciate Sean Holland in the booth, Joey Buffkin running the cameras, and we'll see you back here at the next home game, January the 3rd against Bryant. Y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.